What's up, guys, and welcome back to Athena's Garage. In today's video, we're going to be upgrading these fog lights to some LED switchbacks. Let's get right to it. These are the LEDs we are going to be installing. It's from Lasfit. Opening the box, they gave me a couple stickers here and an instruction manual, plus the little high temperature modules or whatever this is. So we'll have to be installing these plus our actual switchback LEDs. So let's go over to the truck and I'm going to show you how to install them. To get access to the fog light assembly to install these things, you're going to have a 10 millimeter socket and a 12 millimeter socket, because we're going to have to remove this inside wheel fender panel to access behind this bumper to get to the fog light. So you have two 10s right here. You also have a plastic tab back there that you're going to have to undo. Let's undo these and take that tab out. Once those two bolts on the front inside are taken out, you have a 10 right here, a 10 over here, and a 12 right here you're going to have to remove. This inside panel has a clip right here, and unfortunately I forgot that it doesn't come off very easy and doesn't slide out the easiest, and I snapped these two clips. So be careful when removing this, just a warning. Now that that is off, we do have access to this fog light plug, so you can unplug it. And these fog lights are super simple. They just twist right out. Now that you have your halogen fog light out, you can take your new switchback LEDs and match the nubs right here up to the housing. And you can see there's a larger one here and a larger one there. And you should just be able to slide it in and twist it. And now the fog light will not come out. Once that unit is in, you're going to take this little ballast here and connect the terminal that goes to the fog light into here. So match up these. It just plugs in and then has a little connector here you can screw on. So screw that on so it doesn't come loose. It's nice and snug. Now your ballast has the original plug here that you're going to plug into the factory wiring harness. These are polarity sensitive, so if your fog light doesn't work, take this plug out and turn it over. So now we're going to go into the vehicle. I'm going to turn it on and make sure the fog lights actually turn on and work. As you can see, the fog light is not on, so I'm just going to have to reverse the polarity. The fog light should have come on. So because this kit has a ballast and you don't want this thing just hanging out here and floating around, we are going to actually zip tie it up. There's a hole right up here. I think it's going to work perfectly. So I'm just going to take a zip tie and run it through this little hole there and run it through up here. Now you can permanently add this if you want. One thing I do want to mention, it does state in the instructions to keep the new light vertical so that each LED bulb projects to the left and right, which I did not do. So all we're going to have to do is go in here and twist the housing, because the actual housing will turn freely. So just like that, the light is vertically up and down. Now that everything's kind of tucked up in there and secure, we're going to go ahead and put the wheel fender back on. Like I said originally, it's 4 10 millimeter bolts, a 12 millimeter, and a tab that goes on this side over here. Now that this wheel well panel is back on, I did have some trouble with these two clips. Like I originally stated, they did break off. If you guys know a tip or a trick on how to get those things off of there, let me know down below in the comments, because I had a lot of trouble with that particular piece, getting it on and off. So now I'm going to attempt to do the other side. I'm not going to bring you guys with me just because I showed you how to do this side, so you should understand the process. It's super simple. It's 5 bolts. This plastic panel piece comes off, and the lights just plug and play. So now we're going to move on from here. I'm actually going to turn the fog lights on so you can see comparison. The left side over here will be the new. The right side will be the old halogen. So let me turn them on. They should be on now. And if I turn them on and off, it should turn to yellow, which is pretty awesome actually. So If you turn them on and off within 3 seconds, the new light will be yellow. White, yellow. If you look, the new LED light is significantly brighter. I mean, I can't even look at it. On the camera, you can tell it's brighter, but looking at it directly with my eyesight, it's actually kind of blinding me. So obviously don't recommend that. But now let's switch to the white so I can get a first look at that. Now that's definitely significantly brighter. We'll be able to tell tonight when I do some photos and pictures during the nighttime. So we'll probably cut to that in a second. I will say there is some noise to this LED light because it does have a fan on the back of it. There's a fan on the back to cool the light, and I can hear that right now, but it's very, very minimal. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on the microphone. It's kind of just a light humming noise. Let me do the other side, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Okay, I got both lights in. The driver's side wasn't as difficult for some reason, so I'm not exactly sure why, but if you guys have any tips on how to get those plastic wheel well pieces out, that would be great. But here are the whites. Obviously, they don't match my headlights. I don't have LED headlights. They are the original halogen ones. I will be upgrading these headlight assembly. It won't be an LED one, but maybe I can get some new LED bulbs for them. I'll switch to the yellows real quick. I really like the yellow look. I think it looks really nice. I'm a pretty big fan of it. Shout out to Lasfit for sending me out these LED switchbacks. I really enjoy them. I think they're pretty nice looking. They were super simple, plug and play. Just a couple bolts to undo to access the fog lights. Well, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Again, shout out to Lasfit for sending me these switchback bulbs. If you want a pair of these, I'll have a link down in the description down below where you can get some. I had no trouble with them. I really do enjoy them. I think they look great. I love this yellow color. I'm really a fan of the yellow fog lights, so I'm probably going to be running it mostly on the yellow when I use the fog lights, but during the day, it will be nice to have the bright whites. Make me a little bit more visible. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know down below. So consider subscribing. If you want to help support the channel, become a member. It's 99 cents a month. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.